Welcome back everybody to another Warpath video. Today we're going to go over some of the questions that most people have asked me. One of them has been about getting tickets. Everybody wants to upgrade those star levels. The other thing is getting gold. We all want more and more gold. And the third question being, how do people get ahead so fast? I mean, I know the whales spend a lot of money, but people seem to be progressing faster than me. Am I doing something wrong? Those questions plague the community at the moment, and so I have got a little cool little list right here, if you guys want to see. Yep, we got a little list like this, and we are going to go over it. So if you guys are interested to find out how you can grow a little bit faster, a little bit better, maybe there's some new tips and tricks in here. Maybe you guys already knew it, but if you guys are interested, stay tuned to the video. All right, guys. Well, I want to make this disclosure real quick, and that is I'm not using a base that is brand new. So this is not a beginner's tutorial in the first 3-4 weeks or something like that, because you guys have a lot of additional things that can be done working the chapters, you know what I mean, like upgrading. You guys have a lot more fruition for getting additional benefits. This is for the everyday grinder that has been in city level 1 looking forward to city level 2, 3 forward. Those type of people are the people that want, the additional info from this video. Okay, guys, just want to make that disclaimer so you guys understand that I'm going to be using a base that does not have all of those chapters or all those things. If you guys are interested to find out like a beginner's tutorial, hit me up in Discord or put it in the comments. I might try to do just a base, like a free to play, and see how far I can get into it. But anyway, guys, let's go ahead and jump into this. The first one right here that I personally promote a lot is the daily missions. These guys right here. And by that, what I'm talking about is these guys. Daily missions. Okay? The reason being is because the third one gives you 200 gold, and the last one gives you 400. But even more than that, it gives you universal coupons. These are free. If you're not active, you'll miss out on these. And the stuff isn't really all that hard. Upgrade a building, research. Maybe you got a long research or a long building upgrade. Don't worry, you can still get it. 3 productions, that's only 3 single ones. That's not that hard. Rushes is only 1 rush. You could literally use a 1 minute or a 3 minute rush and it would suffice that. Defeating a raven 5 times, it's nothing, guys. These are simple things every single day that can be done. Okay, now, but this adds up because 400 plus 200, 600 times 30 days in a month, that can add up very, very well. Off to the side of it is going to be right here, the jurisdiction. And why do I put this in here? A lot of you guys are worried about whether or not you can get up to the 800K mark or whatever. But if you guys are really, timing it correctly for your building, your barracks upgrade, the long research or something like that, you can get at least 1 of these a day. I typically almost get 1 a day. Each day is a different one. You can see it inside of here. Let's go ahead and get that out. Right here in jurisdiction, you can go to the little I button and it will tell you every single day what it is and what time it will start. Now, as you know, I'm not gonna, I wish I could get the 2500 every single one of these slots because it resets every 4 hours. So every 4 hours, you're gonna be able to get that. That would be great, but it's not very practical all the time. I, however, can at least usually hit 1. So that means I get 1 of them a day. But that's pretty good because, 2500 plus another 200, and the 200 one is much easier to get. Hey, that's more and more gold, right? That's pretty decent, all right? I definitely promote those 2 things. The next thing, and this one is going to be just a tad bit different because you guys might have, your daily arms or whatever. I'm in a little bit different of a stage. Sorry, guys, I'm switching my screens around. And that is, I'm going to be doing the battle honors right here. And so look at this. Look, my city has already got these. These are free, but there's 3 main ones that are super important, right? I'm not going to go over these, even though they give badges and some rushes and stuff. It's the last one right here, the 300, the last one right here, the 800, and the last one right here, 2500. Now that one's a little bit difficult to get to, but so is that 2500 on jurisdiction. If you have your technology really boosted up for city honors, you should be able to get there pretty decently. But let's go ahead and jump into that one real quick right here. As you can see, we definitely can get some pretty good goodies. Let's go down here. All right, so we got 300. We get an officer statue. We get an 800. We get another officer statue. We get 2500 and another officer statue. Now that is per day. Not in a month, not in a week, per day. So if I push through not only getting my timing them right, because usually this jurisdiction and these daily arm race or the battle honors usually go hand in hand together, you can make it all the way up here to the top. But that's 3 gold statues a day, guys, on top of 25 plus 800 plus 300 gold in a single day. Now, we'll go over the numbers here in a second, but after that, the next thing that you really want to capitalize in is the VIP. Why? Because every day I get these for free. Look at this. Bam. I'm getting 3 of camp-specific coupons, 3 more of those statues, some building material, some XP, and some things. But really, this is where it's at right here. I want my coupons, and I want my statues. So that's 6 right there on top of a lot more coupons, you know. It starts adding up after a while, guys, but these are completely free every single day. And of course, you have your VIP store, but we're not going to completely go over the VIP store just yet. That's its own deal altogether, okay? But those things are something that you can do every single day, all right, guys? You have right here these. And I mean, look at for battle honors, what you win at the very end. Now, I understand that might be a little bit difficult, guys, you know, because you want to get the 100 sculptures, you know, that's, or statues. I say sculpture statues. But guys, listen, the thing about this is when you go to events and you go to the battle honors, right? The one thing you're going to notice is that it's going to say, Daily rankings feature the top 50 ranks in your battleground. What does it mean by battleground? Well, the people that you're fighting against are in a battleground. Well, Grant, what is my battleground? Well, that's easy, guys. Go to your avatar, click rankings, then go to your battleground, and then click battleground info right here, guys. This is going to give you right here. World consists of 10 battlegrounds. Battleground 1 includes the following cities. City level 1, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cities. City level 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And city level 3, 1, 2. That means that cluster right there is going to be considered your battleground. Well, if you know an area that's dead or dead-ish in a certain area that's, you know, you're not heavily competing against people, you can go to that area and complete this right here and score much higher than as if you were in, you know, where all the whales are at or anything like that fighting or whatever. You're definitely going to, you know, have some trouble getting up into the top slots right there. Okay. So I would definitely encourage that to you guys. Let's go to the screen again. Now let's go back up. Come over here. And the next thing is your officer missions. And why do I say the officer missions? The officer missions right here are going to give you a chance for a universal coupon, a statue. So like right here, Vanguard is going to be Bloody Mary. White Wolf is going to be for Martyr's Watch. And Liberty is going to be Jack Spanner statues. Now those are just the chance. Okay, guys? You can see off to the side here, if you look, these 3 right here, it does the same exact thing, has the same amount, except for the officer XP, but it's been my experience that the 4 hour and like the 11 hour and stuff like that, they they don't really hit the mark every single time. You do hit and miss, get sculptures and the tickets on the 11 hour, but on the 24 hour, it's for sure. Now like I said, that's the gamble that you're playing here, because the 24 hour is only one time a day, but you for sure get them. The 11 hour, you could do that 2 times a day. So it's possible you could get, instead of 3 of them, you could get 6 of them. You know, you play that gamble or whatever. I'm trying to figure out what just happened to my spreadsheet. It seems like it just kind of, all right, there you go. Whew, man, thought that messed up. All right, anyway, I was throwing some of these together today to try to give you guys some pictures. Those are some of the things that you can do every single day. This thing is completely free, these officer missions. This thing right here, completely free. You know, you might have to use some speeds and stuff to get up into the jurisdiction if you time it just right or whatever. But needless to say, you know, it's somewhat free. Except you have to spend some gold on some probably VIP speeds and some resources to try to push some things. It still equals out itself because you're getting free gold off of it. So, tomato. Okay, the next thing is going to be the campaign store. Now, let's go into the campaign store. So, like right now, it refreshed for me. This refreshes every 3 days, guys. Okay, so right here, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to rush my rewards. Look at this. Getting 363, and I'm not even all the way up because I haven't really been messing around with this campaign thing. I could probably even push higher to get even more points. But let's just go ahead and do this. Okay, now, inside of this store, refreshes every 3 days. Look at what I get. I'm going to get all this ammunition, right? And look at this, 7 coupon tickets. So I'm going to be able to get 7 coupon tickets every 3 days just off of this. Completely free, guys. I get this every single day because I've worked my way up on the missions. I'm going to go ahead and grab this one as well. And look, I still got 15K left over. I'm not going to really mess around in this realm because the parts kind of, they turn out not always to be plus parts or anything like that. I usually tend to, you know, boost up on some stuff that I need. So like take, for instance, right now I'm a little bit behind on oil because I've been pressing into the steel or whatever. So what can I do? I'm going to go into the store. I'm going to click this one, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still got about 5K left. So I'm still pretty good or whatever. I can go into my supplies now. See this one is 509. Watch that 500 million. I said 500 million, 50 million. Wah, wah, wah. Look at that. 76 million now. Bam. Completely free. Booyah. Completely free, guys. 500 million. I'm going to get some comments for that one. Hey, dumbass. Okay. Anyway, that's some of the power that you can have inside of the campaign to get some of the different goodies. Okay. So like, as you can see, inside the campaign store, also in the Alliance store, you can also get tickets. You can also get War Machine statues. Really, that's all I kind of mess around with. Some people try to get the resource premium packs, but at 80, it's not even worth it. You should go to the campaign store, get the resources. Super cheap, way better. You know, 8 hours, not really for the money. It's really in the coupons and really in those War Machine statues to try to push through him. That is where it's at for them. Other than that, we want to go over a little bit of a different topic, which is what you could buy for the cheapest amount that would be worth your money. Okay. I know, guys, you don't want me to talk about spending money, but just bear with me for a second. Okay. All right. The power play, like I do right here, $50 for me in a month. $50 ain't much in a month. It might not be your style, but okay. But this is a good value. Okay. 5,000 gold every single day on top of a ticket. And you get 15 up front. Okay. The arms deal, only $5. At least you could get that. You get 3,000 up front. You get 1 ticket again, but only 1,000 every single day. Okay, guys. The next thing is going to be these dailies right here. Most of you guys will probably have Jack Spanner right here on the thing, but the dailies provide some good stuff because not only does this give you the ability, this one right here, you can get 1 to 10 statutes or just regular universal coupon or an experience book or whatever, but you also get these tickets. Look at that. That's 6 for, you know, $5. No. Yeah, $5. So, I mean, that's a no-brainer right there, right? I mean, $5, it's not that bad. It comes out to, you know, by the time you end up spending all of this, you're going to be spending like, you know, $125 or something a month or whatever. Like for the other one, this one, and all of these every single day. It's not that bad, really. Honestly, guys, not that bad. But might not be your playstyle to spend that much in a game. But those three right there are really, really, really good content, okay? As you can see right here, I mean, they're going to give you, these coupons are quite a bit, you know what I mean? In the gold together. And then the next thing is the battle pass. Now, this one, I can't go over all of it. It would take probably too long, but I did put it all the way down here, all the way up to 80. There is all kinds of goodies in here. 24-hour speeds, you know, resources, components, everything for 15 bucks. I mean, wow, this thing has a lot of stuff in it, and you can grind your way. I have never had to buy it outright all the way to the end. I've always been able to grind it out, but definitely a lot of goodies. So even if you couldn't do the dailies every single day for money every single day, getting this battle pass is definitely worth it. It has amazing things in it. The next thing is going to be about what troops you use. So a lot of you guys might be thinking like, I wonder, like, is it worth me to try to go for this troop or whatever? Well, listen, guys, at 5.5 stars or 6.5 stars, those are the most common, right? So we're going to go 5.5, 6, 6.5. Once you get to 7, then you have to go to 7.1, and it takes a long time before you get to that 7.2 mark, you know, to be able to go to a different unit that you want, right? 5.5s can be put into any unit of the same faction so that they can, you know, become something else. Same way with 6.5. Well, if you're, you know, making a, what we call a throwaway, a 5.5 or a 6.5, meaning it's just going to be used with, because it takes 3, it's going to be used with the one you want, and the 2 other ones are just going to be throwaways, right? Why not pick a throwaway that you haven't done before? A throwaway that you haven't done before might get you in the, you know, the 7 or 6.5 or whatever, might be able to get you some more coupons, not only some camp rank things, but also a gold blueprint pick. Why not? You know, of course, it's a little bit less at 6.5 and 5.5, but you get my point is that if you were already going to make something you haven't made before, and that way you can get something like this. These are just free goodies. And of course, the next thing is always your airdrops right here, right? Every single day, your airdrops. The other thing that's a lot costly, and we're going to get into some costly things, is the wheel. This wheel right here, and most of the time it cycles, so it goes through many of the different officers. The officer statues will be on there. This one's just a general one, so it has general statues. But nevertheless, if you want to rank up your officers, the wheel is the best way. Also, it gives quite a bit. I mean, think about if you have 100 spins and you land on these 5 tickets. Wow, guys. You know what I mean? Like 500 tickets would be nice. Of course, it's going to land on other stuff, but every single thing in here is well worth its value. Now, it does take quite a bit of gold to be able to do that. But how much are we talking here, guys? How much are we talking? Well, let's see. I did a little bit of math, and I'm still working on this one. You know, I figured I'd go ahead and try to work on it. Like, I don't have the tickets and stuff right here, but just in the gold from all of the stuff I mentioned right here per day, it would be close to 13,000 gold. And look at this, 387,000 gold a month just off of all of these daily tasks. And most of them are free. But for a small amount of money per day, you know what I mean? Look at that. 387,000 gold. Most of that will be used to purchase inside of the VIP shop to even get you further ahead with stuff like components, ammunition, all kinds of stuff. But anyway, that is some of the things that I continually do every single day to grind away at my base. If you guys like it, you want some more specific, or I don't know, maybe the video took a little bit long. It seems like it's about, 20 minutes long or whatever. So, hey, there's a lot of stuff to talk about. If you guys are interested or have specific comments, hit me up. Till next time, guys. Peace.